At the end of Elaine's fucking stint on the show, Elaine will be on the same level as Peggy Mitchell. Alright, let's get some EastEnders hot takes. If you want to partake in the hot takes, tell us your hot takes in the comment section down below, and if we get enough comments, maybe there'll be another video out it. But as for now, we're on the r/EastEnders subreddit, and people have been pitching their hot takes. Now, what is a hot take? It's an opinion that you believe is rather fucking spicy. Alright, only you have this hot take. People won't like this. Opinions you think many won't agree with. Phil and Sharon was never that epic. I agree. Peggy was very overrated.
I agree. It's the kind of thing where she's so overrated, she's underrated in a sense. I know that makes no sense, but she's so overrated that you just like her. Is the thing.
Yeah. It's like all the icons, like obviously Dot and Pat, or like all those are so highly thought of that no one's ever gonna touch it. But also nobody ever really thinks about it because it's just like Peggy's the best ever. Okay.
With Peggy though, are we talking Barbara Windsor or the original?
People would genuinely be, if Reddit was around in fucking 91, people would be saying, I think Barbara Windsor's the worst recast in history. It says, I liked Janine. She's a lot less one-dimensional than a lot of characters. Ultimately, you do want her to pay for the bad shit she does, but she is just trying to fucking get by, you know? Alfie's is not that great a guy. He's been conning and lying from the start. He has a very similar plot device as Rocky. Others find him lovable, but Rocky terrible.
There's a difference. Alfie has charisma behind him. What I mean by this is Alfie, we had fucking years, and I mean years, to see him develop. Rocky, we only had 2 years, and I was like,
yes.
Well, I'm leaving. Fuck you, bye. It's like, if he stayed for another 10 years, but he didn't really develop, he only had 2 years. It's like, you can't develop in 2 years. It's like you pop a child, like your child's not going to be like Albert Einstein when he's 2. Like, the philosophy of life is interesting when you think about it.
You have to give it time to develop, and he didn't have as much time. That's why people like Alfie more than Rocky. I'm not saying it's a descriptor of how the Reddit takes the characters. They brought in a new character. This is the worst character they've ever made. It's like, I've only fucking seen 5 seconds of a scene they've done. Yeah, well, I can already tell this storyline's gonna be shit. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was fucking Alfie Moon. So, please. Kim isn't as dim-witted as she comes across. Very true. She is a much more interesting, nuanced character when they give her the stuff to do. I can't stand Sonia. She's a pretty terrible person, a massive hypocrite, a thief who stole money off Dot and got Martin to take the blame, and keeps involving herself in everyone else's life when she isn't necessarily welcome to. What, mate, nobody likes Sonia. Nobody likes Sonia.
That's your mother.
What do you mean? It's not a hot take to say you hate Sonia. It's like me saying fucking I don't like Marmite. Okay. Sound. That's not a hot take. That's absolutely cold. Love Stacey and her continuous drama / road clash, love life and protected personality. EastEnders would be dead without her. No, it wouldn't be dead. Can't stand Reese. The whole Sonia Reese baby making storyline gives me the ick. Can't imagine being a father and think you're the Banyan Sonia if / when they do have a baby together. I can imagine him realizing he isn't cut out for parenting or even Sonia's pregnancy struggles. I mean, that's also not a hot take either. Reese earlier in the year, like, he's just a bit of a weirdo, you know? That's a bit lovable. Now that he's still just stealing money from his not dead but dead wife. And now there's less reasons to actually give him the benefit of the doubt. Mate, these hot takes are shit. Where's Phil Mitchell's the most overrated EastEnders character ever? I still very strongly believe that Elaine will become one of the most iconic landladies of the Queen Vic if she stays for a long period of time. At the end of Elaine's fucking stint on the show, Elaine will be on the same level as Peggy Mitchell. That's a fucking hot take. That's a fucking hot take. None of this lukewarm shit. Suki is another fave. Love to hate her. Now I love her. I hope she finds some happiness with Eve. I think I understand why she was so cold and manipulative at times regarding the abuse she's endured, as well as having to keep the business and family home together for long. She's so great, and the whole storyline has you hooked. Free Kira. It's not a hot take to like Suki. It's not a hot take. Elaine gives me a headache whenever she opens her mouth. She's too much for a TV soap. She should be on Broadway. Her and George do not fit well together at all. I'd love to see George with someone like Denise or Kat. So, so we don't like Elaine because she's too loud. But everybody loves Karen. Everybody loves Kat. Everybody loves fucking Stacey Slater. They're just too fucking loud for me. They're all the same. They do the same things. They do the same. They serve the same purpose. Kat makes a joke, does a cackle, and fucking gets on with her day. But you'll tell, nah, but I like Kat. Okay, well, fucking stop hating Elaine for the exact same reason. You mad bastard. What do you mean OTT? It's a TV soap. You just said you hate Reese, who's over the top in a sense, but he's also one of the most dialed back characters on the show. So you can't have him be too dialed back because he's fucking boring. But they can't be too over the top because it's just a TV soap. Fucking shitters. I think George and Elaine fit quite well together personally. I like them together. And oh, fuck me. I would like to see Shirley back. Do you understand what hot takes are, EastEnders subreddit? I like to think she backs and supports Linda, despite Dean being her son. She's not. You know that Shirley supports Dean now. But the second they bring back Shirley and she starts defending Dean, you know they're gonna start having a meltdown, aren't they? Shirley's the worst character. I can't believe she'd defend a rapist. Like, she's been gaslit to believe that he didn't do it, you mad bastards. I will miss Whitney if she leaves. Hope she leaves with Zach and has a happy ever after. She deserves it. Good. you can fucking go with her, mate, please. Just out the door as well. Sort of agree with Peggy. I think she deserves a place as an EastEnders icon, but the way people reference her, you think she was the best character EastEnders has ever produced. I mean, she's up there. Like, come on. If Peggy's not one of the best characters EastEnders produced, who the fuck is? Den?
Phil.
Pat Butcher's a far better character. I agree.
Yeah, shouldn't have been killed off so soon, but she was. She's still alive, like. At least she came back from Peggy.
She didn't die in 2 years. Love Kim, very underused. It's not a hot take.
I want a hot takes, Ash. You're giving me mid-take.
Well, I'm trying, but fuck it.
Give me more hot takes.
Yes, yeah, someone goes, I think these are all pretty commonly held views that many would agree with. They're not hot enough, boys. Someone says, I actually like Elaine. I think she fits in with a landlady role, and plenty of older women like her and don't think that she's realistic. Linda's not a mum, not a good mum. Neither are a lot of the women. Mate, this is like fucking planning a shag in advance. Like, we're gonna go all night, baby. We're gonna go all night. You get in the fucking room, get in there, like, yeah, baby, all night long, yeah. And then you like start doing it, then you blow your beans in 3 seconds. You plan it so far, you're gonna fail. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you the fucking hot takes, baby. Yeah, put it on me. Oh, sorry, it was too much pressure. Where are the hot takes? These are shit. Phil and Sharon are trauma bonded. They've been through too much together. I doubt Phil and Kat will last much longer, especially now Sharon and Phil share the parentage value. We're just getting observations of the show at this point. What the fuck is this? If this gets worse, this is just a message to the r/EastEnders subreddit. Your hot takes are shit. I don't think Zach and Whitney are that bad as a couple, though I preferred him with Nancy. I don't think they're that bad. Not my favourite, though. Oh, what's fucking wrong with these people? Stacey and Max were a terrible couple and not iconic in the slightest. They weren't a good couple. They were shit as a couple. They were never a couple. They were an affair. It was a thing about power and, like, yeah, fuck you, Brackley, I'm gonna shag your dad. It wasn't this great love story. It's never what it was. Having a baby with someone you met at a funeral because you share a step-grandparent with them is insane. Mate, are we, it's just a bunch of NPCs over here. Someone says, I think Shirley is a boring, one-dimensional character and she can't act. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. Someone says, I'm not sure how hot this is, but Angie should have run off with Tony Carpenter. A fucking... a hot take that's been buried in the ground. Open it up. Fucking hell.
The fucking time capsule from 60 years ago.
What? Please. Like, fucking... Not sure how hot this take is. It's fucking happened 4 years ago.
He started typing in 1985. He ended up in 2024.
How is that a hot take? It's from the 80s. There's nothing hot about it.
It's been 39 years.
39 years since that happened.
40 years nearly.
Elaine is trying too hard to be Peggy. No, you just keep fucking saying that Elaine's trying to be Peggy. She's trying to be Elaine. You're saying she's trying to be Peggy. Well, that was a round of disappointing hot takes. You have better hot takes than that fucking drizzling pile of ass. I fucking hope you do. Tell us in the comment section. As like, we're gonna have to get hot takes from somewhere else because I don't like the characters the show wants me to dislike. Okay. What's wrong with you? I like Suki. Yeah, who doesn't? She's a main character on the show and has been for years. I don't like Ben Mitchell. Okay, cool. Fuck. There was about one hot take in that whole thing.
Yeah, it was the Andrew one.
But at least that one was laying in wake, because that one buckled me. It's just not a hot take. No one cares about it. Only you care about it. Oh, fuck, man.